Alright, y'all, it's raining. I feel like I've done some complaining about the weather being cold, then warm, then hot, then cold. And now we're getting these spring showers. Now my only concern is down here, you never really know, god damn it, if it's going to be truly just some spring showers or if it'll be a result of like, oh yeah, there's a hurricane going to Houston and now we're going to get the winds and rains from that. So I don't know, man. Whoever you pray to him for me.
Takers and givers, I've been caught the latter, but am I really a giver if I don't give to myself?
So I am still editing my book. I don't have a deadline, but I do sometimes kind of feel rushed, not by people who are requesting the book, but just by myself and by the nature of wanting to get this done. I will say in the months, weeks, years prior to, or I'll say from the time I start a project up until getting ready to publish, I have had some of that pressure weighing on me like heavily for a while. It is very intense, but I can say that that's not the case here. I am ready, and my biggest concern or issue right now is not a certain deadline. It's getting the pieces together that allows me to meet that deadline. So the book is done, the editing is coming along, but now it's like getting the ISBN, figuring out where you're going to publish, making sure you get the right template for that website so that you can either make your cover art or give it to the person who is making it, making sure the back matter is right, the front matter is right. Do you need trigger warnings? This is a contemporary male romance, but then even that I struggle with what is it actually? So this is a love story between two men, start to finish, but in the midst of that and exploring this world and these characters, there's a lot of slice of life stuff, not fluff. Everything in there moves the plot forward, but there's a lot of this is just what it's like in everyday life with these people. And that's, I'm sure the overarching theme, narrative, genre is romance, but I'm like, I don't mind. I'm not concerned about critique, like, because I feel like even if somebody doesn't like it, if you have strong opinions on it, that's what's most important to me. Because I know I'm not going to please everybody, and everybody's not going to like this. I don't like everything that I consume, read, listen to, watch, whatever. So my focus is more or less on genre itself, and then also dealing with having this queer black story. And not to say that there's no one out there making those stories, but from where I'm sitting, and again, I'm speaking specifically from where I'm sitting because I know there's a lot that I maybe am unaware of. I'm not being fed that on my timelines and through my algorithm. There's a lot of interest that I've seen in my project, which I'm grateful for. I have not seen a lot of I've been seeking out people who I think would enjoy the book, or people who have posted content that suggests that this book is something they read, something that's in line with the stuff that they already consume, or themes and ideals and genres and that they like. So all that being said, this last part, which will kinda is creative but also like a business part, is has me a little, not even, I can't even say nervous, to be honest. Like, if I'm being completely honest with my feelings, nervous for me is getting on a roller coaster because I hate them. And that initial dip down on that first huge, terrifying dip. I don't have those feelings. I've had those in the past. I have my proof copy. I've given one to my aunt, who I am so close with. We've been sharing books back and forth since I was a kid. And it's full of errors, is not edited, but I needed her to have a physical copy. And then, of course, when it's out, she'll get another one. But that being said, I don't have these nervous feelings. This is more like chores. Like, I don't know, for example, you're a kid and you have to get your chores done, but you go home and you play your video game, then your mom and daddy get home, and you now are nervous as shit because you didn't do what they told you to do. That, for me, is that roller coaster example. That is those nerves that you have because you know you didn't get this done. Me, on the other hand, is like you're a kid and you got to get your chores done, and you're at school writing down all the things you have to do. Okay, I gotta wash the dishes, I gotta do the laundry, I gotta clean my room. And then you're figuring out, okay, I also have homework, so where do I fit homework in there? And then let's just say you play a sport or you're on a committee. It's like, okay, well, instead of getting off at 3 o'clock, now I'm gonna get off at 5. If I could do my homework between the end of class and my practice or committee work, and then, so that's so it's not nerves like, oh my God, I'm gonna get a whooping, I'm gonna be on punishment, I'm gonna have this taken away. It's like, no, just get this shit done. So that being said, that's the space that I exist right now. And I will admit there's a bit of me that's like kind of being a little hard on myself because I'm like, you want to get this out, let's say May. But then I'm like, my birthday is the following month. Do I just wait until my birthday and have this released on my birthday? Or around that time as like a gift to myself? These are decisions I probably need to hurry up and make. And then it's like, I'm also creating this marketing material, and that alone is not stressful. I'm like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just doing what feels like it's supposed to be done. So I don't know. This is a little ranty rant about shit, just where I am, where I'm almost post release. I'm pre-release day, almost. And even that, like, I don't know what type of videos and podcasts and whatever I'm supposed to put up leading up to that, but I'm surely gonna try. What I've also come to acknowledge and understand is that clearly I'm not gonna get everything right. This is just the first book. This is my baby. I love it. I love the characters. But I know there's going to be some things that maybe a week, a month, 6 months, a year after I've published them, like, damn, I wish I had did X, Y, and Z. And then this is a series, so I have 2 and 3 coming in. So I know there's going to be things that I did with releasing the first book that I'm like, I can just make better for the second and third and subsequent books. So I'm not heartbroken behind that, but I'm like, shit. If I could just go ahead in the future, talk to future me, and then come back in the past and be like, all right, motherfucker, what do we need to do differently? But that's part of the journey, part of the process. There is no rule book when it comes to this. It's just vibes, videos, research, and word of mouth. So that's where I am. I'll go ahead and wrap this up here. And I'm Rayne Coleman. I'm a contemporary love story architect writing currently in my contemporary romance bag, writing stories about black folks in varying situations. We just happen to be in the love leg of it. And make sure to follow me on all social medias. Do that subscribing, liking, and commenting. And until next time, I don't know, man. Read something. Read my book.
Yeah. Reset. It ain't nothing. We on a new vibe. Bitch, you're blowing my high. Gotta recalibrate my sundial.